Okay, so we have a Berlin Shoe Company is looking at shoe size of middle school students, and they gather a big giant list, and they mass list all the students and randomly choose every fourth person on the list. The results of 400 middle school student shoe size is shown on the table. So because we're randomly chose the fourth, but then it's every fourth student, this is going to be systematic sampling. So there's a randomization, but a system in place. A student is chosen from random from the sample. Find the probability is less than 40. So if it's less than 40, well, that means these. So there's, that means this side, less than 40. Well, there's two that are bigger than 40. So then there's going to be 399 over 400. This total here will be 399. And then if we consider, the other one, if we go a shoe size of 37 or 38, well, that's these two here, which if you add the 86 and 75 is 161 over 400. All right, so now, when we want to state the third quartile, well, the third quartile, if there's 400, the third quartile is going to be the average of the 300th and the 301st, the value in between. So if I go backwards from here, I know that 39 contains both the 300 and the 301st, because if I subtract 54 and 68, that's well below 300, and so that means the third quartile value is going to be 39. Now, the hardest problem of this one is D part. It says if the value of the first quartile is 35, determine the possible ranges, the possible values of A. Well, I know from here that the first all the way up to the 12th value is 34. And so I know that 35 has to be A, or 36, right? But if I want to know the possible values of A, it could be here, and this is the 13th position. Now, I know, first of all, if B equals 0, then I know that this last value here, to be 35, will be, if I look at these values, if B is 0, well, then it's going to be all these values subtracted from 400. So all these values here add up to 283. And if I go 400 subtract 283, I get 117. But I also know that there are 12 for sure there. So if I subtract the 12, I get 105. And so the largest possible value is this could be the 105th spot. And that's if B is 0. So the upper end is 105. However, if B is not 0, then we want to know how far I need these values to be the 100th position and the 101, because the quartile is between those two. So this has to be 35, as does this value. And so I know I'm going up to the 101st position, but I have to subtract 12 from there as well, because I know there's 12 34s. And so when I subtract 12, I end up with 89. Good. And so 89 less than or equal to A less than or equal to 105 is the range of possible values of A.